Well, folks, welcome to episode 8 of our 17th season here at RFC Liege. I am the Custard Prophet, and amazingly, we have 2 games to go, and it is in our hands, I think. I'm pretty sure it's in our hands whether we get to that first place in this in the playoffs. It's not quite that simple. We don't automatically go into Europe. Well, I think we might do, but yeah. We'll bridge that when it comes to it. But exciting episode. Let's have a look. So after that loss we had against STVV, we then followed that up with a 4-1 loss against Club Brugges. And I really felt everything was going to go down the pan. They again scored lots of goals early on, and we just couldn't deal with it. We did score in right at the end of half time, Valencic, to make it 3-1, but yeah, that was it. And then we were going away against Kortrijk, and we didn't play well away against Kortrijk a few games before, but we beat them 1-0. Header from Zeus Duel. I was happy with this, and that gave us hope. And this is the situation. We have 2 home games remaining, one against Club Brugges, one against STVV. So we're playing the 2 teams who are immediately above us. Now, if we win both of those games, we will go ahead of STVV. And whatever happens with the Club Brugges STVV game, we will end up either ahead of them or on the same points. But we will have won 1 game more than them. So that, I think, would mean that we finish top. Now, in terms of what that means, so the way this playoff system works is that the team that finishes top of the European places playoff will play the team that finishes bottom of the championship group, which is Anderlecht. Now, my understanding is, because unless standards screw this up horribly, they have already won they've won the cup, so they've already got themselves definite football. So if wherever they finish here, in fact, whatever happens, because the cup winner is in here, it will mean that I think that there are 5 places available. So I think Anderlecht and whoever wins the league, or whoever finishes bottom, and whoever wins the league we're in, will both get European places. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I think is going to happen. So today we are going to be playing both STVV and Club Brugges. If we win both of those games, I think we qualify for Europe. I think. Lots of I thinks. Let's get into it. Let's see how we get on here. STVV haven't lost a game in a long time, so that is a bit of an issue. Right then, so the team we are going to be going with, it's slightly weakened due to a few sort of injuries and a few people not fully fit. So Jacques and Soderman will miss the entirety of the playoffs, and we've got a slight lack of fitness to Julan, so he's going to be on the bench. So the team is Otto up top, Valencic, Baha and Coleman as the attacking 2 midfielders. It's Pernin and Robert just behind them, and Picard, Jewel, Wapatale and Mayanga in defence, Kramer in goal. Come on, let's do this. Oh, it'd be so cool to win this game and go into that final game knowing a win would do us. And we have beaten both Club Brugges and STVV this season. Let's not forget that. In the comments, let us know what you think is going to happen. I am not sure. I'm really not sure. That win, we've not won 3 games on the trot this season. So we have to do something we've not done this season to make this happen. It's 2 really tough games, one after the other. I'm not sure what happens if we draw this. What happens? I don't know. I think that puts us in a rather bad situation. I think, and then Kortrijk would have to beat Club Brugges. I think that's what happens, and then a bunch of other things have to happen. So we know they're going to be very defensively set up. There's a lot of people in the ground. Liège is buzzing. They know what could potentially be at stake here. And straight away, is there going to be a push there? And that would be a penalty for us if if that goes our way, I mean, I was too busy trying to click buttons. But let's see. I mean, that would be an awesome start to the game if we can get an early penalty. Penalty awarded right then. And so it's going to be Otto who's going to take it. Come on, Otto. Come on, mate. This is a huge, huge penalty for you. Looks like he's going left-footed. It's in. Oh, it's in. It's Otto. What a start. I have hit encourage already, but that is exactly what we wanted. Otto fires it in the back of the net, and we are on the way 1 minute in. So STVV have got to come out at us now. That I don't think suits them. And that will suit us, I think. Hopefully it will. Oh, dear God. Can we have better passing, please? That's what I'd like. Robin. Durand. I don't know. I'm not even going to try with that one. That's a funny letter in it. Oh, he's headed it over. My God, that was easier to score than miss. Club Brugge are taking the lead in their game against Kortrijk. Kortrijk look like they're going to be rock bottom of the league. God, can you imagine? All going down into the final game of the season. That would be huge, wouldn't it? Nothing going on at all. And this is perfect. We do not care. Right then, just don't lose the ball. Come on, come short. It's Valencic. Into Pernin. You can have a shot, mate, are you? Oh, Coleman, that was your chance. You could have been a hero. You're third, maybe fourth choice right midfielder. He's getting a game in such a massive game for the club. And that would have been awesome if we had gone 2-0 up. So 2 glorious opportunities for us. We've scored one, not scored the second one. So we're all the way through to half-time. Not much in it. 5 shots to us, 6 shots to them. I think probably 2 really decent chances for us, 1 really good chance for them. Yeah, that's all she wrote, really. It's been a very, very quiet first half. Hopefully, we can keep this going and deal out STV's first loss in God knows how long. Oh, that's what we're doing. Assistant, why did you make me click that? I should have just praised the buggers. Right, we're going to encourage them. I'm going to stick on balance. I don't think there's any need to do anything more than that. Baha into Robert. Back to Wapatale. That's what we like to see. Coleman chips it forward. Oh, and there was another really good chance there that time from Baha. We've had some good opportunities. We don't want to regret this, do we? We just didn't look comfortable over that ball at all at any point. Valencic is looking knackered, and the one thing I did do was not include Gerard on the bench. I put Van Damme on instead. We're going to bring Skokorski on, the helicopter on for Jesse Robert, who is looking tired. I'm comfortable with that change. More defensively solid, I guess. He's not going to be much going forward. What was that? What was that? No, do not make this happen. Good God, that was a terrible pass. Look, he just threw it straight to the guy. What were you thinking, man? What were you thinking? Right, we are going to go now just on a cautious approach. I don't think we need to do anything more than that. Baha's looking tired. There's a few tired legs out there. Have we got anyone? Lafarge can play there. It is a big downgrade here. I think we'd have to play him as a winger. I think we absolutely have to play Lafarge as the winger on support rather than the inside forward. You just can't do that job. Pull in. Offside. Offside. The flag is up. Oh, God. I mean, that was pretty easy. We'll have a little look at this if they allow us to, because I just want to see how they... I think it's a terrible... Yeah, he just went a bit early. hence he got ahead of us. But we are going to just we're going to just take off and be more expressive on. We're going to go more disciplined and hit the time wasting on at this point. We've got one more sub to make. Not quite sure where we're going to go with that. Baha is looking very, very tired. Julien could come on. He could be the maybe a difference maker perhaps. Van Dam could come on in there for Baha potentially. I think that's a good move. Baha's been his second half of the season. He's been really good. Come on, boys, let's do this. Come on. It's a corner. Never quite know what's going to happen here. They've through. No. Oh shit! It's Mathieu. No, goalkeeper, please. Oh no. Shit, that's not what I wanted. I think that's it. I mean, it was really well done. He could have shot a lovely little chip over the goalkeeper. We're gonna have to go positive. Going to demand more right at the end as well, right at the bloody end. No, oh dear. No, we've made all the changes because I could have brought Jolly on, perhaps. I mean, we could. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe we play Van Dam. Can you play? No, you can't play as a trick or two. No, let's keep him as a shadow striker. Let's do that. Come on. Coleman. I cleared it. Chip the ball back in, but it looks like it's going the other way. How many times have we been done on the break? It's Griggs again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. And Duel almost doing us at the end, but you can see our defenders are absolutely shattered, and I wondered whether that's had got something to do with this. Oh, I believed as well. I believed we had it, and though we've just been done right at the end here. 87th minute and 90th minute goals against us, and we're out of it. Unfortunately, that's it. That's us done for the season, unfortunately. Right then, so what I will do, what's this? Genk book Euro ticket. I'm still confused about this. I mean, I'm amazed we're in this, and I'm amazed we were 2 games. I don't want to see that. Okay, so yeah, it would be interesting to see what happens, but I'm amazed we kind of got this close. 5 minutes away from glory. Should I have gone more defensive? What was it? Was it going defensive? Was that the mistake? Because as soon as we did that, we seemed to open up, and they created a couple of chances, didn't they? Oh, that's awful. That's harsh. That is so harsh. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and play the final game of the season. I'll let you know what the score is, and then we'll come back. So see you then. I might even show the highlights. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll be there. Ball in. Oh dear. Early highlight, 4 minutes in, looks like it's going to Bruges. Jamel Carles into the back of the net, 1-0 down. Carles Jorge just sliced us open there, absolutely ruthless they were. Highlight to us potentially, Picard on the left side, Valencic beats his man. He likes a shot, doesn't he? He scored. Valencic 1-1, very nicely done from the left midfielder. Not sure if he'll be back next season. Throw in to Bruges. I've just gone through it, so I don't know where our left back was. Well, Valencic not doing much there. Carles, was that a foul? And it's in. It's in, and Charlier, the defence looked a little bit all over the place there, but they've gone 2-1 up. I don't know if we really want to help STVV win this. Otto's looking a bit tired. Well, he's injured. Julian puts the ball in. It's Pernin. Oh, it's a great save from Webb. Dear me. Absolute corking shot from Pernin. Should have been 2-2, I think. Corner to Bruges. It's in. Mshanga beats, looks like Wapatale in the air. And yeah, we've had more shots than they've had. They've just been good in front of goal. We've got a lot to learn, I think, against these better sides. I think we're going to take Otto off, to be fair. He's looked, he hasn't looked particularly effective, and I don't want him to be injured to the start of next year. So on comes Jolly. Throw in. Oh, it's cleared to Robert. It'd be nice to have someone who can throw the ball in. Ball over to Picard, into Valencic, who's had a good game so far. Into Pernin, who's cleared the bar with that one. He's been shooting from distance, looking a pretty good player. He definitely won't be here next year. Well, in the end, that's it. We lost 3-1. It's an even game, as you can see. Very, very even game, with everything but the scoreline. Valencic scored for us, but Club Brugges, a couple of chances, a few defensive errors. Not the best defensive performance we've had all season, but yeah, a bit of a disappointing end to everything. So we finished third in the group. It could have been so much better. There we are. Finished third, 32 points with the 40 games. Don't forget that there was when the break happened, we got our points tally halved. So we've certainly scored our most number of points this season. As you can see, Kotrick won in the end. They don't finish 1 point behind us. With a late goal from De Smet, so STVV didn't quite do enough to come top of the division. So yeah, so finishing 7th overall, 52 points out of the 34 games, and then a couple more wins after that. So really, really good performance. You can see RWDM and Oostende have been relegated, coming the other way for next season. We can see it is Beerschot and Cercle Bruges. Ternut didn't quite make it there, and UPenn almost got themselves relegated out of the division as well, which would have been pretty bad because they were up with us not so long ago in the top league. So yeah, a lot of players will be moving on this season. I'll just give you a quick look at the. Yeah, I'll let you give you a quick look here. So you can see Giastathis, Carre, Ruba, Lafage all on the way out. We know we're not going to get Pernin back in on loan. I might try and get Valencic back if we can. He's been a really important player for us this year. And also Zeus Duel, who's also been, I think, really, really good. Probably the best player we had. So getting him back will be important. Apologies, the dog's going mad. And if we can get Kramer back in somehow, that would be great. Expect to see Jolly moving on. Expect to see perhaps some of the other players moving on. I think there'll be some changes, but exactly what those will be, I'm not 100% sure. We will be yeah, in terms, there's a lot of wages that are going to become available, so that's hopefully going to be good. And hopefully in the off season, we're 6 million in debt. The finances are sorted out by the by our owners. They do seem to do that in pre-season. So yeah, fingers crossed for that. And we need to be a little bit more careful with spending, I think, next year. Anyway, folks, if you have enjoyed this season, it's been easily the best season at the club. Hopefully we can keep this going next year. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.